Choosing the wrong solar lights can mean paying more for features you may not use. This countdown makes the value decision faster by comparing useful features, pack sizes, prices, and practical trade-offs from 5 popular options. We will show who each model fits best, where paying more makes sense, and why the final pick earns the top spot without overcomplicating the choice. Number 4 brings more listed lighting hardware, but the real question is whether those extras fit your use. Tuffenough Solar Outdoor Lights. Tuffenough stands out with a listed 2500 LM output, 210 LEDs, 3 heads, a 270-degree wide-angle design, and 3 modes, plus a remote control. It is also listed as IP65 waterproof and comes as a 2-pack, so its feature set is aimed at buyers comparing security-style wall lighting rather than simple ground illumination. Best for buyers whose use case matches those listed strengths, especially if the remote and multi-head design matter. Skip it if you need the exact advantage offered by a higher-ranked option. At $24.69, it makes sense when those additional controls and coverage features match your priorities. At number 5, this is the choice for covering more ground rather than lighting a wall. INCX 12-pack solar ground lights. The biggest value difference here is the 12-pack format, making these a straightforward option when you want multiple points of pathway, lawn, or driveway lighting. The INCX set is waterproof and uses cold white light with 8 LEDs, a 600 mAh NIMH battery, and a listed 8 to 10 hour runtime. Its stainless steel and ABS body also fits the supplied outdoor use design. Best for buyers who want several ground lights in one purchase. Skip it if your priority is motion sensor wall lighting or wider security coverage. For pathways and landscape placement, this is a sensible quantity-focused pick. So far, the choices have traded pack size, coverage, and features. The remaining picks sharpen which advantage is actually worth paying for. Third place gets interesting. Strong listed coverage meets a lower price, with one control compromise to notice. Daphino 2500 LM Solar Lights. At $18.99, Daphino offers a compelling balance of listed features. 2500 LM solar lights, 3 heads, 270 degrees wide-angle street and area coverage, IP65 waterproof security lighting, and 3 lighting modes. It is a 2-pack and uses motion sensing, while the listing specifically identifies it as non-remote. That last point is the key trade-off. Best for buyers who value the listed coverage and lighting modes without needing remote control. Skip it if remote operation is important to your setup. With a 4.55 rating from 4,249 reviews, it is a strong value-focused contender and a credible third-place choice. Second place is the best alternative when broad placement and a 6-pack matter more than the overall winner's balance. Aootek Solar Motion Sensor Lights. Aootek is the alternative to consider when you want 6 lights at a listed $18.99 and prefer a 270-degree wide-angle setup. These are 120 LED solar motion sensor lights with a reflector, IP65 waterproof rating, and listed uses including front doors, yards, garages, decks, and step lighting. Best for buyers whose priorities differ from the overall winner, especially those valuing the 6-pack format and broad placement options. Skip it if you want the simplest one-choice recommendation. With a 4.45 rating across 56,464 reviews, Aootek has substantial shopper feedback behind it and remains a practical budget alternative. And at number 1, the strongest all-round pick wins by keeping the value decision refreshingly straightforward. HMCITY 120 LED Outdoor Solar Lights. HMCITY takes the top spot because its supplied feature set lines up well with a broad outdoor lighting use case. 120 LEDs, motion sensing, 3 lighting modes, IP65 waterproofing, and a 6-pack format. The listed price is $19.99 while its rating is 4.4/5s from 68,536 reviews. Best for buyers who want the strongest all-round final choice without paying far beyond this budget range. Skip it if a specific feature or a lower current price matters more than the overall verdict. For shoppers comparing practical wall lights for a garden, patio, or yard, this is the clearest value recommendation in this lineup. Choose HMCITY if you want the strongest all-round balance of useful features, 6-pack quantity, and a budget-focused price. Choose ground lights or another alternative when your placement needs are more specific. For the latest prices, check the current links after the verdict. If this comparison saved you time, consider liking the video and subscribing for more best value picks.